You've probably heard of Nofap, right? Counting days, resist the urge, stay strong, brothers. And maybe one day you will quit forever and beat your addiction. Yeah, I did that too. And let me tell you, it doesn't work. You get to day 30, 60, 90, 120, and then when that day hits, and boom, you relapse. Suddenly, all that progress collapses, and you feel like a trash. Here's the truth. Nofap is for amateurs. It is the very basic way of quitting porn. It is very traditional, unsystematic, brute force way to deal with something far more complex. And when you think about it, it kind of makes sense because the porn industry has evolved a lot. They use professional actresses, actors, perfect lighting, perfect angle, and now they are using AI to generate content that we really like. But the funny thing is, here we are. We are still using the basic willpower and streak counter to beat this complex problem. I think it is like in a gunfight. Instead of bringing the sophisticated gun, you bring the wooden stick. So, Nofap primarily runs on willpower. And for sure, willpower feels powerful, especially in the beginning. But I think it's a terrible strategy for the long term. I remember when I reached 60 days and one day I was hitting day 0 again. I can feel the guilt, the frustration, the shame. It was really killing me. I think here is the problem. When your whole identity is built around fighting porn, you are indirectly building your life revolving around porn. In no time, you become a porn crusader. People that really hate porn, but behind the scene, you secretly love it. And also, you start to see the world as two groups. People that watch porn, which is sinful, and people that quit porn, or at least do not watch porn. That seems like holy and good. I think it is very limited way to see the world. It's like trying to build emotional maturity with the mindset of 12 years old. Also, Nofap can feel powerful in the beginning. It gives you sense of purpose. It gives you sense of belonging because it's like, yeah, we are doing this together. But the truth is, the community energy is like sugar high. It is only lasts for few days, few weeks at best. And if you've been there, you know that is unreliable and unsustainable. Instead of treating porn like a fighting a battle, I think it is better to develop understanding. Not the understanding of how porn industry works, but more like the understanding of how you work. How do we apply this? Starting and live like pros instead of amateurs. The difference between amateurs and pros is huge. Here I have amateurs. They focus on stop something with superficial method, manually, and traditional, like using Nofap. And here is the pros. Instead of stopping something, they remove the need so that stopping is automatic. They use deeply touching the emotions, automatically, like I said before, and systematically. So let's break down what I mean about quitting like a pro. There are actually 10 criteria. Number one is sustainable. Not only it works, but it provides you happiness in all times. Immediate, short, mid, and long term. 2, peace of mind within yourself and how you see the world. You gotta be honest with yourself and you are not demonizing porn. Number 3, relax. You don't feel anxious whenever the topic of porn comes up. And you do not secretly hate on it. Instead, you still like a gorgeous woman. But you don't necessarily put them in a pedestal. Next, number 4, deep. Your understanding is not just intellectual, but it is emotional and you embody it within yourself. Number 5, freedom. You are free to choose. You can quit altogether if you want, or you can use sometimes. Yes, you've heard it right. Without shame and without guilt. And it is possible. Number 6, you know where you are in the stage so that you know what's the next stage and what to do next. Next, number 7, understanding the big picture. You gotta realize that this is not only about biological. People often talks about this is about dopamine, this is about testosterone, this is about hormones A, hormones B, but it is only 10% of it, I think. 90% of it, people never talk about it, almost never. Number 8, independent. It works whether you are single or in a relationship. Number 9, effortless. There is little to no maintenance once you have outgrown it. Last but not least, number 10, play and think big. You are not here to just quitting porn and that's it. You are here to create the life you want because I know that you can. That's how pros do it. Instead of fighting porn, at the end of the day, they outgrow it. So, to recap, Nofap is for amateurs. Actually, Nofap is not something that you deliberately do. Instead, you can change how you think about porn and how you feel about porn and learn about the skill of creating the life that you want. And then Nofap is a byproduct of it because it is automatically. You do not need to tell yourself like, you cannot do this because you automatically not interested in that. And I think that's the real freedom. So your goal here is not to win a streak, but to outgrow the entire porn addiction game. I think that's it. So don't forget to fill out the survey so you know where you are in the stage and what to do now and what to do next in the next stage. See you soon. Bye-bye.